Actually, emotional intelligence is like it talks about how well you are able to uh, control your emotions in different situations, in different good or bad situations. So people assume that emotional intelligence is a trait that you need to apply in only uh, negative situations or heated arguments or you know firefighting mode or something. Of course, yes, but emotional intelligence is equally, it's equally applicable in in like uh, in situations where you are super excited in a pleasant way, or you are super happy, or like there are positive situations or positive emotions. You are overwhelming with positive emotions, and you need to control them because you are working in a role, or your job role requires some protocol, something like that, right? So emotional intelligence talks about these four traits: self-awareness, self-control, others emotional awareness, and influence. So if you are able to know your triggers, remember trigger, we talk about triggers in risk. Trigger is anything or any situation which in this case triggers you, provoke you, or makes you happy, um, right? So you should know your traits which could uh, trigger you positively or negatively. And if you know your like yourself or your triggers, then you will be in a better situation to control yourself in situations which demand your composure, your your neutral uh, emotions, or like your neutral phase or something like that, right, where you need to be neutral, neither against someone or not in favor of someone. So you are in a better position to control yourself, where you know what makes you angry or sad or excited or happy, or you know or in other words, when you know your traits in a better way. So this is like the first part of it, which is the self part of emotional intelligence, like knowing yourself better and controlling yourself better in different situations, positive or negative situations. And the other part of it is knowing others needs, emotional needs as well. So knowing others emotional awareness, which is the concept of empathy, empathy. When you are empathetic, which is the same thing as uh, you know being available to others when they are in emotional need, or knowing their emotional uh, emotional needs and expectations in different situations. For instance, if a team member's morale is down because of XYZ situation, or for instance, if a team member is facing some personal situations, right? Or for instance, if someone in your team has been like showing poor performance due to any reason, and he is pretty low because of that. So you should be knowing when your team members need you emotionally, and when you are available to them in their emotional need, and you help them out coming out of that, then you will be in a position to influence them naturally. And this influence is going to be very natural, should be natural. This should not be like an imposed influence, or influence because of position or power or something like that. It's like it should be coming very naturally from their side, because you were available to them when they were in need, so they will be available to you when you are in need in the project timelines and other situations. So like this is a bi-directional street. You get when you give. And you need this influence as a project manager, because in project you are very much dependent on your team members. Right? They are the ones who are going to do the work for you. So if you are not available to them when they are in need, they will also be not be available to you or supportive to you when you are in the project. And this is not only about team members, this is about stakeholders as well. This is about every human who is involved in the project. Right? In some cases, only self part works when it comes to emotional intelligence. And in some cases, both self and others part work. So this collectively, these four traits is about emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is measured via this KPI, EQ.